Hey, come see us on tour. We're going to be in Honolulu. We'll be in Baltimore. We'll be in Atlantic City. We'll be in Providence, Rhode Island. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets and only jimmydore.com. Hey, this is Jimmy. Who's this?
Jimmy Dore, it's Vince Vaughn. Reporting live on the ground. It's Double V on the scene. Live, as I stated earlier.
Well, hello, friend of the show, Vince Vaughn. Where are you reporting from?
Jimmy, I'm here at a Motel 6, some distance away from Mar-a-Lago in South Florida. Where are you right now? Where are you reporting from?
I'm in the studio, Vince. You called me here. And what are you doing at Mar-a-Lago or near?
Right. Okay, that makes perfect sense now that you say that. To answer your question, this is one of the only hotel rooms in a 30-mile radius of Mar-a-Lago that was available. Normally, Jimmy, and I shouldn't even have to say this, but I'm a 3.5-star man at the minimum, at the bare minimum, 3 maybe, if there are extenuating circumstances.
Why are all the hotel rooms gone? I don't get it.
Jimmy, I wish I could give you some idea of the enormity of this situation on the ground here in South Florida. Hundreds, if not thousands, of people have descended on the area to have direct in-person access to the Trump machine as they gear up for their second administration. This is about appointments, Jimmy. Appointments, baby. Not just cabinet positions, but lower-level administration functions as well. It's a fucking free-for-all, man.
I see.
It's all about connections and who you know. Right now, it's D.C. with palm trees down here. And at Double V is in the mix himself. That means me, baby.
Wait, what do you mean, Vince?
I want to be a part of the fucking Trump administration.
What? How?
Come on, man. Look at this clown car already. Dr. Oz. Dr. Phil, probably. I bet you $1 million Hulk Hogan's going to get something. Gene Simmons. I want in, bitch. You gotta get down here, Jimmy. It's like a gold rush.
No thanks. Do you have a particular post in mind?
I don't know. I might want to pitch a new one. Sort of freestyle my own government agency. I'm not sure. I haven't really thought it through to a full degree. I've been mainly concerned with travel and lodging issues. But the very fact that I got those logistics figured out implies that I am cut out to have my own government agency, or at least recklessly cut an old one in half.
Right?
But as a libertarian in Hollywood, Jimmy, I'm in a sea of leftists and liberals every day. It's fucking sickening. And the influence that they have through their movies is unfair. It's un-American. They will be working day and night to counter the efforts of the Trump administration. Seems to me that the Donald would want some sort of government apparatus keeping an eye on them. And that apparatus is fucking me.
You mean like a spy? Like Donald Trump's Hollywood spy?
No, not a spy per se. I want to keep it very above board, very legit. I don't want cloak and dagger shit happening. That would undermine the credibility of my agency or committee or whatever.
What would you do?
I would monitor these leftists, these commies in Hollywood, these fucking commies, engaged in anti-MAGA sentiments and activities and proclivities, and keep files and reports on them. Make them testify before Congress if I have to get them to spill the beans on their fellow anti-MAGA agitators.
What would you call it?
I don't know. I mean, we're going after un-American sort of activities, like I said.
Jesus.
So the Un-American Activities Committee or agency depends on how on the books our funding ends up actually being.
Vince, it sounds like you're combining the worst aspects of Hoover's FBI and McCarthyism.
McCarthyism? You mean Jenny McCarthyism? That thing where you're hot for a few years and kind of funny, but then you just go away forever?
No, Vince, I mean Joseph McCarthyism.
Okay, what is that? Who is that? I'll bite. Shine a light on this for me, baby.
It's a long story, but Joe McCarthy was a senator in the 1950s who turned an investigation of communists into a massive witch hunt for which he was later disgraced.
Okay. Got it. And that's bad?
Yeah, he does not have a good reputation.
Okay, how about this? And be honest, because I have a meeting with Don Jr.'s assistant tomorrow that I got through Owen Wilson's old coke dealer. How about this? The Anti-MAGA Watchdog Agency. Woof, woof, bitch.
I think that'll do fine for the purposes of your meeting, Vince.
Thanks, buddy. Man, you got to get down here. Fortune is favoring the bold like a motherfucker. I bet you could get a meeting through some of your connections. You could do media shit, or be part of the agency that will be created to spy on whatever RFK Jr. is doing in his agency.
That's great, Vince, but I think I'm where I belong right here.
Suit yourself. Hey, if all goes well tomorrow, maybe I'll be in a position where you could bribe me.
Bribe you to do what?
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. The possibilities are presenting themselves faster than I can even contemplate them. We could do mini bribes where you pay me like $5 and I call Trump and then immediately hang up. Just goofball shit like that. And Clooney in on it. It could be fun.
Okay, now we're talking. All right, Vince. It's been fun, but I got to go.
All right, JD. Red Falcon out. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you, my code name is Red Falcon. Remember that, Jimmy. Red Falcon means me, if you hear it.
Hey, come see us on tour. We're going to be in Honolulu. We'll be in Baltimore. We'll be in Atlantic City. We'll be in Providence, Rhode Island. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets and only jimmydore.com.